Hey everyone, John Comp, Northwoods Whitetails, Food Plot Seed Company. And I can imagine what most of you are thinking. Great, another whitetail guy with a whiteboard. You know what, you're right. We're going to be different. Yeah, so we like to be different here at Northwoods. I think that's one of the reasons for our success is we just don't do what everybody else does. We're kind of a leader, not a follower. So that being said, what is today all about? What's this video all about? What we want to do is talk about this YouTube channel we have. We've had it for a few years. I don't use it a whole lot. There's been times where we go a month or two in between videos. So, forewarning here, I don't have a fancy editing staff. We don't have a social media staff. This is being shot in our office here at the building, and I do all the editing. So I think as these videos go on, they're going to get better. And sloppy penmanship, I got terrible penmanship, so just bear with me, but I think you'll understand the message. So what we want to talk about today is this channel, 2023, our 2023 plans going forward. What are we going to do with this? So 2023 plans. I just signed a contract this morning with one of our shippers. We're able to keep 2022 shipping costs the same, and those actually were reduced last year. So, there's a big percentage cost going up, a big increase with a lot of these shipping companies. We were able to negotiate the cost to remain the same. So that's a good thing for our customers. We're also working with and bringing in two other shipping companies to keep those costs down. It's going to be regional companies, but that creates competition for these shipping companies, and they understand that. We do enough shipping now to where we've got some leverage to work with these companies to say, hey, look, so and so is going to charge us. What can you do? And we're doing that. Products for 2023. We're working on really cool perennial planting right now. I really like what we've seen so far. We're going to be doing a lot of planting in the spring of 2023, so hopefully we can bring this perennial planting, I'm thinking late 2023, early 2024. So that's one of the things we're working on. We're looking at a couple of new varieties of brassica to add into our Sweet Feast mix. There's some things we've tested that we've liked. There's some things we've tested we really didn't like. And I really think the Sweet Feast blend is the best on the market, and we're working to make that even better. So that's one of the things that we're working on. One of the cool deals is we've reached out and been in contact with some folks in New Zealand, and they've got some phenomenal species that we're looking at, and we're just hoping one of those species fits in with everything that's in our Sweet Feast blend. So that's another thing we're working on. We've got some projects we're working on that aren't really seed related, but there's a piece of equipment we're looking at, and one of the things we're looking at is building our own deer blind. We've got the prototype built. We really like that. Just another project we like to. We've always wanted to build our own deer blind, and we've got the first one done. It's not quite finished yet. We've had a few people come and look at it and give us their opinion. So we're looking at having that the first run of those done, I think, in March. So that we're pretty excited about that. I really like the way the first one turned out. But again, we had some people here the other day scrutinizing it, and they gave us some opinions and some ideas on that. So we're looking at making some changes already. But I really like the way the first one turned out. So classes. I don't think classes is the right word, but it's maybe tutorials or how-to videos. But what we want to do with this is take, let's say we'll take the food plot screen, for example, because that's going to be one of the first things people are going to be planting. We want to take that and get in depth with it, why we selected what we select, what's in it, how do we plant it, what have we seen that works the best, what have we seen that doesn't work, chemicals, fertilization, that kind of thing. We've seen some failures with the screen. We've got a failure right behind us in our backyard plot that we were pretty sure it was going to fail, and now we can explain to people why it did fail. Everyone wants to talk about their successes. That's great. We want to talk about failures so people can understand why it did fail. We want to talk about every single one of our products. We want to talk about planting situations, soil types. We're going to bring in, I think we're going to have Brad Harper here when he comes to pick up one of his loads of seed. We're going to do a video on his products, liquid fertilizers, liquid lime. There's a lot of liquid lime offerings out there. I'd like to have Brad explain to it in his words without me being the filter. I want Brad to explain, because we do sell the Plot Doctor products, why he thinks his liquid lime is so much better than everything else on the market. But that's what we want to do with this channel. Again, we've had it for a few years. I just don't think we've utilized it to the best of our ability. We're going to start doing that. And one of the things we want to do is we have an email address set up. It's not quite working yet. We just got two more things to do with it. We want to be able to have folks ask questions, and then we're going to answer them right here. Now, I get questions every day from our customers on this, that, and the other thing, and I really don't like sharing, private conversation here, but we want people to be able to come and use this email address specifically for this channel. This, again, class, I don't know if class is the right word, but that's just what we'll call it. Maybe once or twice a month we'll answer a bunch of questions. I'm sure we're going to get, a certain question is going to be asked multiple times. That's going to be the one that we hit first. So that's what we want to do with this channel. Most people have been on social media, and a lot of these pages or, locations have become, quite honestly, a cesspool of arguments and pro staffers just inserting terrible information. I mean, I know when people ask online a question about a Northwoods product, I just shake my head most times, because the information they're getting is terrible. Unless it's from one of our team members, a lot of the information is just bad. And I want to be able for folks to be able to come here and get the information they're looking for right from us. So, and if it's not from me, if it's switchgrass, we might have Roger involved. If it's, again, chemicals or liquid fertilizers, we'll have Brad involved. If there's planting questions with equipment, say like a drill, we might have Brandon from First Choice involved. We're working with some of the best habitat managers in the country right now, and we're looking at bringing in a bunch more team members, I like to call them. So we've got pretty much every basis covered, and whether you're hearing it from me or from one of our team members, I think this channel is going to become a valuable tool for everyone. So just wanted a quick talk about that. Hopefully in the next video we'll have that email address, and we'll explain a little bit more in depth what we're looking for. So just wanted to say happy 2023 to everybody. And we've done a lot of business already in the first 5 days of January. I cannot thank everybody enough. We're really living the American dream here. We started out on a kitchen table. Now I'm standing in an office in a brand new, well, about a year old 3,200 square foot building. And it's just amazing to us how this just keeps building and building. And I cannot thank everybody enough. So hopefully we'll see in a few days with the email address, and moving forward in a couple of weeks we'll get to have our first video on answering folks' questions. So thanks again for watching, and we'll see you soon.